What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter from Panda here. Hey, I just bought myself something. It comes in this box here, pretty much as tall as me, and it's a cot. And I got this little bad boy on Amazon, like usual. And I thought we would just kind of take a look at it here. Now, like a lot of things on Amazon, the box was bigger than it needed to be. This thing only stands about 4 feet tall. And as you can see here, it's Coleman's Outdoor Camping Company's Trailhead II cot. Looks like it's, you know, the language is there too. So it's good for up to 300 pounds, which is good because now I know I can lay in it, or at least half of me. 75 inches long, 30 inches wide. So max height is basically for someone 6'2", which actually is pretty tall, but not necessarily all inclusive. You have this kind of nylon, it almost feels like a tent fly material drawstring bag with a handle on the side right here. Could throw that over your shoulder. And let's go ahead and take out everything. Some things are already falling apart here. So we have 2 bars with holes. I don't know if these exactly what everything is yet. And here we have it. It's kind of like in this brown taupe color. My experience has been that when I've gone camping, most of the time you sleep on the ground, but if you're camping for long periods of time, like working at a camp or at a summer camp, these things are totally an improvement on just your experience. Now, I will say, obviously, this thing isn't for backpacking. This is for kind of making base camp in one place for an extended period of time. And there are a number of different types of cots. I will tell you right off the bat, this thing is pretty heavy, which kind of, you know, gives me some confidence that it's going to be nice and durable, but it's also something that's going to be a little bit, you know, of a pain to tote around. So I think I just open it up like this. So then it looks like these legs flip all the way around. They're kind of upside down almost, but that's how they kind of lock in place. So again, it's probably a little easier on ground, so you don't have to worry about damaging your floor. And I'm going to do the same thing on this end, and they kind of scissor open. You can see here we've got this little hockey like lightning bolt shaped bracket. Then you have plastic feet on the bottom on all three of these sections, which are 6 legs. We're just going to flip this over. I want it to fold back up. And I think I just kind of separate them, and you can see here how the legs effectively just scissor open. So pretty easy to open up. Now, here's where obviously these crossbars go. And what it looks like is you flip this over, there's a sleeve on the end of this nylon material. I'm just going to slide that through. There's 2 little holes on here, and then 2 little bumps on the end here. So I'm just going to kind of fit them over, the little bumps. You do end up having the bars hang over the edge a little bit here. This one I think could be harder because now you've got to pull the material up a little more. And then what I've noticed is that because the material is really getting stretched out here, they do give you from the hole here to the end of the bar probably 4 or 5 inches, which is enough to grab it like this, because I think what you're going to want to do, especially on the last part of it, is kind of lever this up to get it over that last hook, that last detent. But because there's such a nice overhang on the bar, you can muscle that up. Now, here is the cot, and pretty big. The material itself seems like a pretty high quality nylon. I mean, it doesn't feel as thick as like a messenger bag nylon, but apparently it supports 300 pounds. It is pretty drum tight. And that's kind of nice because that's going to give you a pretty good support with the Coleman logo up here. And again, the metal frame is in black, it looks like, or a very, very dark brown. And then you have this brown canvas material on it. So I think that actually kind of blends in pretty nicely. Now, let's just take a nap. Ooh, there we go. And being about 5'8", no problem. Plenty of room. Got extra headroom up here. My feet are just touching that bottom bar. A little bit of springy action, but it feels, you know, really supportive. Kind of nice and stiff, unlike a, you know, a hammock where you're kind of in the fetal position. So pretty nice. I'm pretty impressed with this. This will make a perfect companion when you go out on your next long-term camping trip. I'll put a link to the description. Coleman Camping Cot. I'm Peter from Panda. Out!